What's happening? Dustin here with Dustin's Customs, and today I'm just going to go over some things that's been going on. As you can see, I haven't really been posting too many YouTube videos, but I have been doing some things behind the scenes. I've been ordering some stuff, trying to get some stuff together. Like I said, trying to make a race car, and we'll go over what that is right there and my plans. If y'all been watching, I bought a 2001 Mustang Cobra. It is a convertible, but with a cage and the top up, it doesn't matter. And I think the little bit of extra weight from the convertible part over the rear tires will probably help with no prep. And that's kind of the route that I want to go. I do have forged internals for this Mustang right here. It's a 4.6 liter 2-valve. I'm gonna keep it a 2-valve. Had the car since around high school. It was my mom's. I got forged internals going in that. I was trying to build a turbo kit. I may end up buying one. My number's 15. I'll go there if you're watching this video. So yeah, let's talk about this new engine and the project that's going on with that. So I picked up this 5.3 liter LS engine. It's pretty complete. Of course, I'm going to delete the AC. As you can see, kind of broke it anyways. I'm going to delete the AC. I'm going to go to a electric water pump, I think. I don't know about pricing. I'm trying to go as cheap as possible. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do rods and pistons, factory crank, a better intake manifold, and then everything else I'm going to pretty much do stock. I'll probably get a different oil pan. These truck oil pans are actually pretty huge. So that's what I got going on about this LS engine. The only thing that's really missing, we did cut the harness to get it out of there. I'm trying to build a race car for under $10,000. So I'm, $1,200 we get a Holley Terminator. Can tune it myself. A couple of these bolts are snapped. So I don't know how that's gonna turn out. This was an up north truck. I don't know, it had, under 200,000 miles, I think. Doesn't matter, rods and pistons. Now, one thing for anyone that wants to LS swap, these bolts right here that go into the block, this one right here, this is an M10 1.50, and that's the only way you're gonna get something to thread in here. These right here are 4 inches long. So I need a 6-inch, pretty much I need 5 inches to go in there. These were like 4.5 or something. I only got like 2 or 3 threads in there. That's why it's still connected to the engine hoist. Now, new toys that I have got lately for building this race car, I bought this engine hoist. I think this is a Harbor Freight one. As you can see, it's only a 1 ton. This arm right here is not long enough. When I put it up to the car, the beam doesn't go straight up and down over the motor. It's back here. So therefore, I know this isn't like what you should do. I'm gonna order some of this and extend it out another foot. Should be fine. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I have to, I'll sandbag the back of it. Do something like that. I don't freaking know. But so, truck, LS, intake, rods, pistons, water pump, and some injectors. Everything else is probably gonna be stock. That's kind of the route I'm going with that. It's for a Cobra out here that I bought pretty cheaply too. It's convertible, whatever. With that Cobra, I did get a pretty badass fuel pump. When I bought the Cobra, it had a really nice clutch in it and boost gauges. So I'm like, you know what, that Cobra probably had a power adder. Walbro 450 in the tank, so that's a pretty cool bonus to buying that. And then I also got another tool for fabricating. I am going to up my welding game and up my building a turbo kit game. I'm trying to buy a turbo kit right now just to finish the 2-valve for the 5.3 LS swap Cobra. I'm gonna build my own kit. I've built 2 kits that were really crappy, and now I've kind of got the hang of it and my welding skills. And I want to buy a TIG welder. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I get a TIG welder soon. But I got this piece of equipment right here. This is a Ramco industrial bandsaw, industrial metal bandsaw. You can flip it up and it has a table, so you can use it for a vertical or you can horizontal. It is oil cooled. It does up to 10-inch pipe. Well, here's some of the stats right there. I think it does 18 inches. So it does 18-inch pipe. I'll never ever probably see 18 inches. These things run about $2,500. Got it for a really good deal too. And so we added a vertical bandsaw and an engine hoist. I've had the engine stand for a while, just been waiting to put an engine on it. These heads, if you're wondering, they're the 862s. I got a pair of 799s I think I might be able to get a hold of. I think they're 799s. I'm not really an LS guy. I am learning everything I can learn about these LSs. I don't know jack, but for the past couple months I've been reading, and the transmission, like the 400, I'm gonna have to get a shim for and get a torque converter, and there's just a lot of stuff. I know a lot about the modular stuff. I've obsessed, and when I want to know something, I obsess until I pretty much know everything, or I get tired of learning. There's always something to learn, but I usually obsess until I know quite a bit. Just like the modular engines, pretty knowledgeable about that stuff. I'm not no, guru or nothing, but I've read a lot of stuff on the internet, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to figure out this 5-3 swap, join the forums, join the groups. Pretty sure I'm gonna take I got BMR on-car adjustable uppers and lowers in the rear of that Mustang, and I got Strange 10-way in the front and Strange 10-way in the back, UPR K-member, Viking coilover kit, UPR caster camber plates. Pretty sure I'm going to put this car back to stock. I am trying to buy a turbo kit for it. If I get the turbo kit for it, I'm going to leave it just like it is, and then the Cobra will get a new K-member for it. I'm looking for an 8.8 rear end. I need spindles and 8.8 to get the Cobra out there as a roller. And then I'm gonna get a K-member and cross member for this one. I think I'm gonna leave all the suspension on this car, and I just wanna put a on-3 kit on this car, rods and pistons. I got a Cobra crank right here. And I got all the ARP hardware and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's what's going on. 5.3 LS swap. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. I scooped this motor a year ago. My buddy held it over at his place for a long time. Finally went and picked up the motor, and then we're gonna go pick up a 400 that he has that I gotta pull out of an RV, I think. Still gotta try to figure out the years, like what 400s work with what, I'm not quite sure. Gotta figure that out. Get the right 400, get the K-member and all the suspension. Like I said, I want to leave all the suspension on this car if I have to make, because I'm trying to make a full-blown, no prep, 8-second race car. Rods, pistons, suspension, all the suspension on this car would be 8-second worthy. So if I have to take it off that car and put it back to stock, for money-wise, I will. If not, I'll put that car back fully UPR. Like I said, it has rear on the BMR. The BMR on-car adjustable stuff is pretty good, especially for 4-link, and if you're going to race, I think it's good stuff. That's pretty much it. That's all I've been up to. These two new tools, the engine hoist and the horizontal bandsaw. I've been trying to organize my toolbox, going around and finding all my sockets. I bought these things. They were on sale for like $13, $15 at Home Depot, metric and standard. I've been digging through all my sockets. I got like jugs of sockets, and I'm trying to complete that, but I'm trying to make it all Craftsman. So I'm only putting Craftsman in here, and that's where I've got so far. So I do have a lot more sockets over here, and these boxes, they're full of sockets and tools. That's kind of like my little drivers and some tools in the bottom, and then more sockets and stuff, and then miscellaneous junk. So here's the turbo car. If you guys have not seen my channel, I want to buy a new turbo because this is kind of gay. I mean, I didn't say that. This is kind of stupid, I think. You guys want to see a close-up on my welds. They're not terrible, but that's done with a flux core welder. So I think with the TIG welder and my ability to cut pipe with the new vertical bandsaw now, and it should just be a lot better. I really want to just buy an on-3 kit for this car, and you know, forged motor, maybe a light cam in it, and street car, family car, Sunday going to breakfast car, and then put this, like I said, in the Cobra. The Cobra's under a tarp right now, but I'll kind of show you what's going on out here. Kind of hiding because the coyotes have been bad out here. There's the Cobra right there. So I'm pretty psyched. It's been a while, and I've been trying to build these cars, and I'm like, I want, you know, 1,000 horsepower. Is a lot more expensive and a lot harder to juggle than you might think if you want to take a project on like this. My suspension alone, you know, I got a few $1,000s in that. My forged internals, I got about $5-6 grand in that. And trying to learn how to build a turbo kit, I probably have a few $100s in pipe and wire. And the first couple times it did look like crap. This third time, I'm gonna do it right. And hopefully we can buy a turbo kit with a P-mass and some 42-pound injectors here soon. But for the LS, I'm gonna go look at oil pans, rods, pistons, ARP, everything, and look at some new piping. I'm gonna probably just do mild steel, not get into the stainless that chews up blades. It does look good, it does last longer. Chews up blades, harder to work with. Mild steel for the first kit on the Cobra, and Holley EFI. That's my plan. And I got a partial sponsor on this. My buddy, he wants to get on board and put his name on the car. He owns a diesel mechanic shop. JW Auto Repair is his shop, so Justin is the person that I'm getting these parts from. He wants to get on board and kind of help out. Pretty much for now, we're kind of establishing that. Kind of made a goal of getting this car ready. Hopefully, you know, six to 9 months. That's kind of the goal, to get the car done. You know, with money, you can do anything, but for now, it's gonna take a minute, and just gotta kind of get things together, just like I did for that car. Got everything. I got everything together for that car except for the turbo kit. Trying to get that, and then now for this one, we're gonna build a turbo kit with vertical bandsaw. I don't know if I'm gonna buy a tube bender and attempt to build a cage. I might just buy, because they have a Cobra Suspific. They have a Cobra cage that you, a convertible Mustang cage that you can buy, and I'm probably gonna just buy a cage. I might try to buy a bender and all that, but that's more expense. For $700, I can buy, you know, like a 1050 cage or whatever it is. I want to get an 850 cert cage in the car. Like I said, I plan on making about 12 to 1300 horsepower with rods and pistons. I don't know. I'm not an LS guy, but I think that's possible. And might put different heads on this car. But yeah, just an update of what's going on. Check out my other videos, and I'm hoping things get a little better here with the cars and the videos, and we'll just kind of see what happens. Stay tuned. Check out my channel. It's Dustin's Customs. I'm Dustin, and I'll see you later. Bye.